Mm, Ma'am, the
See,
angle.
angles. Okay. See the different topics that we studied in this chapter. What did we see? First of all, we saw congruence. Okay. We saw congruence of triangles. Congruence is of how many types? How many
6.
rules? How many rules? Not 6. How many rules do we use for congruence? Okay, let's start. We have SSS. Abdul Jabbar, what is
SSS,
SSS?
Yes, ma'am.
side, where all the 3 sides are congruent.
Yeah, all the 3 sides are respectively equal to each other. And then we have SAS. We have
SAS, which
ASA.
is side angle side.
Hmm. And then similar to
ASA,
ASA, we have AAS also, and then we have
AAS,
RHS. We
yeah,
have these 5
5.
things. So, Abdul Jabbar, are these 5 things clear to you? What each of these means?
Yes, ma'am. These are clear.
This is clear. Okay. Then the next thing that we did was, I believe it was isosceles triangle, the properties of an isosceles triangle, right? Whatever the properties, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Remember? And then we did the converse of that. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal. And then after that, there's a few properties as well. Angle sum property. Abdul Jabbar, are you clear with angle sum property? What is angle sum property, Abdul Jabbar? Yes. Yes, Abdul Jabbar. Hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. So after angle sum property, there was one more called exterior angle property. Does anyone know what that is?
The sum.
Yeah,
Angle
the sum
supplementary.
the sum of all angles of the all the interior angles of a triangle form 180 degrees is angle sum property.
This is angle sum property. That sum of all the angles is equal to 180. Okay, Abdul Jabbar, you have written all angles equal to 180. All angles are not equal to 180. The sum of all angles is 180, right? And then what is the exterior angle property? Who will tell me this?
Ma'am, exterior angle property is when we add all of them and it will be supplementary, I guess.
No, when
Hmm.
the opposite angle of the exterior, when the two opposite angles, no, when the angles on the opposite side of the exterior angles, they add up to the exterior angle.
Hmm. See, what does this mean? What is exterior? What is interior? See, exterior
Interior means
means
on the
outside.
inside of the
Hmm.
triangle.
Interior means on the inside, not just triangle, interior of anything. It can be interior of a circle, interior of a square. So interior means inside, right? Exterior means outside. So this is all outside, okay? This entire, everything else apart from the pink thing is outside. So this entire page is the exterior basically. But exterior angle, this is one exterior angle. Similarly, if you extend it like this is going to be another exterior angle. And if you extend it like this is going to be another exterior angle. Okay. What the property says is that, see, we know that there are 3 interior angles of a triangle, right? 1, 2, and 3. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. The angle sum property deals with the interior angles. It says the sum of all the interior angles of the triangle is 180. But the exterior angle property says that the sum of, or let's put it like this, exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. So see, this one is also an interior angle, angle 3. Angle 3 is also an interior angle, but here we're not talking about this. We are talking about interior but opposite, not adjacent. So interior opposite angles. What does this mean? This means that if your exterior angle, let's call it X, and your interior angles are A and B, then what is it going to be? X is going to be A plus B. This is your exterior angle property. Kindly note it down because you're going to have a test tomorrow, right? Remember? You all got the information about it. What all chapters are coming in tomorrow's
Yes, ma'am.
test?
Triangle.
Heron's formula, lines and angles, and triangles.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Avni. So in that test, you will need this property. Okay, so please pay attention. That X is going to be equal to A plus B. What is it? Exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. So if let's say over here there is an angle C, you will not talk about C, you will ignore C, and you will only talk about A and B, the opposite angles.
Yeah,
So
opposite
X is equal
angles.
to
No, the sides on the side, like the
opposite
opposite
to
sides
the
angles.
angle. Yeah. So see, there's two things when we talk about geometry, right? There are two things. It's either adjacent or opposite. Okay. So this angle is adjacent to X, right? Angle C is adjacent to X, right? So it can't be opposite. Opposite are these two angles, A and B. They are opposite. Fine. Interior because they are inside the triangle, and opposite because they are not adjacent to X. Simple as that. So we discussed these two things, these two properties. Then let's see what else was there. Acha, there's one more thing.
Ma'am, can you scroll up a bit? Yeah, one.
Yeah. And so when we had lines and angles in lines and angles chapter, if you recall, Abdul Jabbar, are you there? In lines and angles chapter, we studied, okay, thank you. We studied a few things. We studied, first let's recall lines and angles, okay, because that is also going to be helpful. So in lines and angles, we saw a few things that if you have a straight line and if you have any number of angles on top of the straight line, then they all sum up to how much?
80.
180
How much?
degrees.
180 degrees, right? So this is angles on a line. Let's say there are a lot of angles over here. Let's say this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5. What is going to be the sum of angle 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5? All of these angles.
Angle 2 is vertically opposite to angle
Very good.
5.
That's one thing. But right now we're talking about what is going to be the sum of all these angles.
360.
Very good. 360 degrees. Okay. Then we discussed there's something called vertically opposite angles, as you just now stated. These are called vertically opposite angles and they are equal. And then we discussed parallel lines. There's a transversal. When it makes a Z, okay, what does this mean? This angle and this angle. These two angles are making a Z, right? So this is called what? What are these two angles called?
Alternate interior angles.
Alternate interior angles.
Very good. Alternate interior angles, and they are
Are equal.
they're equal. Yeah.
equal. Okay. Now, let's say now you have, this is a transversal. You have this angle. Okay, not this one. You have this angle and this angle. What do these
Equal.
become? Yes, they are called, what are they called?
Corresponding angles.
Yes, they make an F. So these are called corresponding
Corresponding
angles.
same
Yeah.
side of transverse.
Yes. Not on the, you don't have to say on the same side of transversal. Just say corresponding angles. That is enough. and these are equal. And then the last of them, what else is remaining?
Interior angles with whose
Right. On the same side of the transversal. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. They make a C or a U, if you want to say. So these are, in some books, you will find it written as co-interior angles. Okay. Interior angles on same side of transversal, and they are
supplementary to each other.
very good. They are supplementary, meaning that their sum is how much?
Minus a 180.
Minus. Where's the minus coming from?
180, 180.
Yeah, the sum is 180, right? If this is angle 1 and this is angle 2, then you can say that when they both add up, they give you 180. So that's about it that we studied in lines and angles. Okay. And then we did some questions on that. Then coming back to the triangles chapter, then we saw congruence, and that's basically it, right? Yeah. That's basically it. So now let's see some questions. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a
Yes.
doubt on question. Can you solve
Yes,
it?
yes. Yes, yes, sure. So
Um,
y'all,
exercise.
everyone else also, Abdul Jabbar, you also, if you have any particular doubts, then just please take it out and ask. Okay. Avni, start.
Exercise 7.3, the first question.
7.3, first question. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles. This one?
Yes.
Okay. Exercise 7.3, question number 1. So they are saying that these are two isosceles triangles. On the this is this. A, B, C, D, and this is D. Okay, let's write what is given. What is given are two isosceles triangles, right? So AB is equal to AC.
Yes,
Ma'am, we
ma'am.
have to prove that ABP is congruent to ACP.
Yeah, that's something we have to prove. We'll just come to that. First, let's write what all we
Okay,
know.
given.
So given
Okay.
is AB equals AC. What else is given?
Angle ABP is equals to angle ACP.
Is it given?
Because it's an isosceles triangle.
That is fine, but that's not given. That is something we are deducing from what is given,
From
right?
the isosceles triangle, yeah.
So the first step is always to just look at the question. What all is the question is outrightly just giving to you. Just write that.
Ma'am, DB is equal to DC.
BD is equal to BC. That's it. That's it. That is given to us. Then we have to write what all we have to show. So Avni, do you have a doubt in all the 4 parts or just one of the 4 parts?
Ma'am, just one of them.
Which one?
The third one.
AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. Okay. So to prove this, we have to prove the previous ones as well. So first, let's see to show that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Then second thing is triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. And the third thing is AP bisects angle A. What is the meaning of AP bisects angle A?
It cuts the line.
No, divides the angle into two equal parts.
So what should I write over here? Something is equal to something. What will it become?
Yeah. Um, Angle BDP is equals to angle CDP.
Right now we are doing AP bisects angle A. Angle
Okay.
A.
So BAP is equals to CAP.
Angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. And this we have to prove along with the one that you said earlier. Angle BDP is equal to angle CDP.
Yeah.
This is the meaning of AP bisects angle D as well.
Yeah.
So then the fourth thing, AP is a perpendicular bisector of BC. So first, this has also two parts. AP is perpendicular to BC and AP is a perpendicular bisector, right? So bisector means what? That due to AP, the line segment BC is getting divided into two equal parts. So that will be BP is equal to CP. Till here, everything is clear? Avni?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Huh. Now, Avni, you tell me the first part of it. And Preshita already gave a hint that it's okay. One sec, we'll just make this marking also. Huh. Now, how do we show these two triangles as congruent? ABD and ACD. Look at both these triangles. Yeah.
Um, Ma'am, because it is already written and it's given the question that AB is equal to AC.
Yes.
So, and BD is equal to BC.
Yes. So let's write
So,
it.
And AD is common. So
AD is
SSS.
common. So in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, AB is equal to AC given. BD is equal to CD given. And AD is equal to AD common. No, it would have been better if I could somehow make you guys also write on the screen with, in such a way that you can write it comfortably. But
Ma'am, actually, we
hmm.
can annotate, but it
But
yeah,
won't
you guys
be
don't
like,
have it won't be very legible because you don't have a
yeah.
pencil or a pen kind of thing. You will just have to write it using your fingers. So that won't be very legible. It's okay, no problem. Then next step is triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. So this part is clear, right, Avni? By
yes, ma'am.
SSS.
SSS.
Now from here, we are going to need something. From here, we are going to need, yes, we are going to need this. Therefore, by CPCT, this is going to be equal to this angle. Angle BAD is going to be equal to angle CAD by CPCT, yes or no?
Ma'am.
And we might need one more thing. Just a minute. So see, we have what all have we proven? So we have proven that angle BAP, which is this angle, is equal to angle CAP, which is this angle. We have proven them to be equal. Yes, we have proven that these two triangles are congruent. Angle BDP, sorry, ABP. Yeah, I think that much is enough. We don't need anything else. Okay, let's move on to the next part. In the next part, you have to prove triangle A. Yes, Avni?
Triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP.
Okay, so see, this is how we write in triangle this and this. Now we are going to talk about those two triangles.
AB and AC is equal given.
Okay, AB equal to AC given. Then
B and P is common.
what is common?
BP.
BP. How is BP common?
No, sorry, AP.
AP. AP is equal to AP common. Then what else? I said we need something, and that is given over here. Look at
Angle
the angle between them.
ABD is, yeah,
Yeah, not angle
and then
ABD. In fact, you
AD
can use
is
angle
equal
ABD
to,
also. Yeah, you can use that also. Like for example, for once, if you just forget about this, then these two angles are also equal now, because it's an isosceles triangle. So these two angles are
yes.
also going to be equal. So we can use that also, or we can use the thing which we have just proven. Those two angles on the top, we have proven them to be equal. So which one do you want to use, Avni?
Ma'am, the one which we used in the last question.
Okay. So angle BAD is equal to angle CAD from equation number 1. So therefore, it will be congruent. I'm not writing the
A,
entire thing, okay? Therefore, it will be congruent by ASA. No, it's not ASA. See now,
O,
this is
S,
side, then there is an angle, and then there is the common side. So which thing have we used here?
um, SAS.
SAS. Very good. So till here it
Ma'am,
is
but
clear.
like, how will you know if it's ASS or SAS?
There
Because when we
is,
write the answer, it will
hmm,
be mixed up.
yeah. See, ASA means angle, another angle, and the side. See, ASA, right? So the side is between these two angles. The side
Yes.
is between these two angles, not somewhere else. Similarly, for SAS, this is a side, and then this is a side, S and L. And the angle is between the two sides. This is SAS. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Similarly, there is one more issue you might have. Let's say you have a triangle in which there is an angle, this angle, and this side. So is this AAS or ASA?
Which one, ma'am?
This
Oh,
figure that
that's
I've drawn.
AAS.
Yes, because ASA means that this side which we are saying, this side is sandwiched between these two A's, right? So this side is supposed to be between those two angles. Since it is not between those two angles, this is not ASA, this is AAS. Got it? Everyone, is
Okay.
this clear? All right. So this is by SAS. Acha, Abdul Jabbar, is this thing clear? Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to the third one. So in this, we have proven this also. The third one says, prove that angle BAP is equal to angle CAP, this top angle, which we have already proven. Yeah, we have already proven this. Oops. So next, we have to show that angle BDP is equal to angle CDP, meaning this angle is equal to this angle. Okay. How do we show this now, someone?
Um,
Yes, Avni?
ma'am, I don't know.
We can just take these two triangles now. Let's take these two triangles. Now tell me. In triangle BDP and triangle CDP. Yes, Preshita?
Yes, ma'am.
What will be the next step from here?
BD equals CD.
Reason?
Given.
Next.
BP is common.
DP equals DP, common. Then what else?
And ma'am, is it given that BP is equals to CP?
No, we have to show that.
Hmm.
Acha, but 1 second. We can make use of this. In the previous question, we showed that these two triangles, let me show which two. This triangle is congruent to this triangle. We showed that in the previous part. So that means by CPCT, BP becomes equal to CP. Yeah? Avni,
Yes,
in
ma'am.
these two big triangles,
Huh.
is this clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
So let's write it over here. Therefore, BP is equal to CP by CPCT. This is our equation number 2. So now we can write BP is equal to CP from 2. Therefore, Avni, now what can we write after this?
By SSS congruence, we know that um, A, AP bisects angle
No,
A
no,
and
no.
angle.
By SSS congruence, you will
Oh,
say
right.
that BDP is congruent to triangle CDP. Okay. Then the next step will be, you will say angle BDP is equal to angle CDP by CPCT. Okay. Angle
Yes.
BDP is which one? This one. And CDP is which one? This one. So they are both equal by CPCT. That means AP bisects angle D. This is we have shown, and you can write AP bisects, write it like this also, AP bisects angle A from equation 1. So this also you have to write it so that the teacher knows that acha, this kid has written the answer for this particular question. Okay. Then the
Okay.
fourth one is asking you to show that BP is equal to CP, which we have already shown. So kindly put it inside a box after you show it, okay? From equation 2. Now one last thing is remaining. You have to show that AP is perpendicular to BC. Who will tell me how to do this? AP is perpendicular to BC.
Ma'am, we know that CP is equal to BP.
Okay, then.
Then AP is common.
Okay. Which triangle are you talking about? First of all, you have to clear that.
Ma'am, the one which you drew in the
The
first one.
big triangles.
Yeah, the
Okay.
big one.
Name them. Name them. We are in 9th grade. We will name them.
So triangle.
Hmm.
Yeah, bisecting. Yeah, so triangle BAC.
Triangle BAC. Yeah, so you mean triangle ABC, the biggest one.
Yeah.
You're talking about this one.
Uh,
The entire triangle. Okay, what about this triangle?
no, we'll take the small one only. And
Which one?
triangle
There are a lot
DC.
of small ones.
Triangle DCB.
You are talking about this triangle. This one. The yellow one. Okay, what about that triangle?
So in the last question, we explained that. In the second one, we explained that BP is equal to CP.
Fine.
Then then in the previous question, we explained that like we had to explain BP intersected angle A and angle D. So angle D,
Bisected. Bisected.
yeah, bisected. So angle D is, yeah.
Okay. Think. You think, meanwhile, let's see if anyone else has gotten it. Preshita? Preshita?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. We have already done this question in class though. You guys have not revised.
No, I'm not really.
And what about your test? You already had your test, no, Preshita?
Yeah, but it's like some time ago. I did not do anything after that.
Yeah. Usually what happens is when we study for an
Yeah,
exam, it becomes instead of copy paste, we do cut paste. So whatever we
hmm,
studied, we cut and paste it into the exam, and we after the exam we have forgotten everything, deleted everything from our
forgotten
memory.
everything.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Then yes, Abdur Rahman.
my unit test is happening.
Sorry.
My unit test is gonna happen not very soon, but we have good amount of time.
Yes,
I
yes.
only have
I'm aware of that.
to practice 2 chapters and that's it.
Which two chapters?
Uh, or
Okay, anyone has gotten the clue? You have to prove that AP is perpendicular to BC. See, it's very simple. Look at these two triangles. This one, the yellow one and the green one. Okay. We have just now shown that they are both congruent. Yes?
Yeah,
BDP and CDP. We have shown them to be congruent. So since they are congruent, these two angles will be equal. This angle and this angle will be equal to each other. These two angles. Are you getting which angle I'm talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
These two will be equal. So let me just name them angle 1 and angle 2 for the sake of simplicity. Fine. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2.
yeah, mom, I understood. I understood. If angle 1 is equals to angle 2 and they are in a straight line, so angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180 degrees and both of them are same. So angle 1
since
equals, no, 2 angle 1 equals 180 degrees and so therefore angle 1 equals 90 degrees.
yes. So since they are both lying on the
okay,
same
ma'am.
line segment, they are both, one second, Abdur Rahman. They are both lying on the same line segment. Abdur Rahman, you can type, if it's not related to this question, you can type it in the chat box, okay? So since they are both lying on the same line segment, therefore their sum is going to be 180 degrees. And we know that they are both equal to each other. So you can call them equal to x if you want, or if not, you can just say like how Preshita said, twice of angle 1 or twice of angle 2, or you can just say call them x. Okay, so this means x plus x is 180. That means twice of x is 180. That means x is 90, and that is it. X is 90 means this is, both of these angles are 90 degrees, and that means it is perpendicular. Avni, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Pakka? So is there any doubt left in this question?
No, ma'am, no doubt.
Okay, Abdul Rahman, any doubt in this question? Abdul Jabbar? Acha, Abdul Rahman, what were you saying now? Say. Yes, Abdul Rahman.
Oh, so
Surface area and volume.
I was writing in a chat. Okay,
Huh.
so I know one chapter is coming as a surface area and volume. The other
Okay.
one is unknown. I don't know. I'll at Sunday I'll go and ask what other chapter is coming, and then we can revise on.
Yeah, we will do that. Okay. So, Abdul Rahman, let me just check your syllabus. Okay. Abdul Rahman, your test was on 17th September, right?
Yeah.
Now it is the next one. I think it will be either in October or November. So let me just make some changes in this. So we have done Heron's formula for everyone, I think. Zen, have you done Heron's formula?
Yes, ma'am.
We've done it together, na? Okay. And Preshita, have we done it in class? Yes? Preshita? So we will start with the next chapter, which we will start will be the surface areas and volumes. Okay. Anyway, so any other doubts, Avni, in this chapter?
No, ma'am, no doubts.
That's it, only one doubt.
Yeah, ma'am,
Okay.
because yesterday in school they went through the chapter. I just had this question.
Okay. Okay, just Abdul Jabbar, do you have any other doubts, dear? You said you want to revise this chapter. So what precisely do you want to revise? Because this chapter is pretty huge and we spent a lot of classes in this. So I don't think it will be suitable to go through every single thing again. So just tell me if there's anything that you have a doubt in. Achha, what we can do is, I think there were two students who attempted the test, the previous, no, the second test, which had triangles and one more thing. Just a minute. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'll just share the screen and you guys try to attempt those questions. Abdul Jabbar, did you receive your answer sheets of the revision test 2? Yes? Acha, you didn't receive it? Okay. They should have sent it to you, but never mind. I will share the answer key now. Okay. So there were only two students, sadly, who attempted that test, but the rest of you can just take a look at it and see if there's any doubts that you are having.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see, this is your this was your question paper. So a lot of you made mistakes in. So this one had only lines and angles. The triangles wala chapter was happened last time, the first one. So, decimal expansion of a rational number cannot be I've already marked the answers in this, but you guys, one sec. This one you both, Avni and Abdul Jabbar, both of you were there in the test. This one you both did correctly. The second one you both did wrong. The decimal expansion of the number √2 is what? One of you has written the option as A and one of you has written the option as B. Are you understanding where you went wrong?
Yes.
Huh? So see, decimal expansion of the number √2. √2 is not a rational number, right? It's an irrational number. And look at this, 1.41421. This is terminating. It has stopped after 21. It has stopped. So let me show it to you like this. See, it is 1.41421. That's it. There are no dots over here. If there were dots, this means that this is non-terminating. If there is a dot, it means it is going on forever. But this over here is very clearly, it has terminated, it has stopped. So since it has stopped, that means it is not an irrational number. Since it has stopped, it means it
Yeah.
is a rational number, right?
Yeah.
So this can't be it. Then,
It's a terminating number.
yeah. So √2 is going to be non-terminating, non-recurrent. Fine. Then, which of the following is irrational? This also you both did correctly. Then the fourth one, one of you made a mistake here. See, fourth one, how are we going to rationalize the denominator? I've written it over here. You have to just multiply
Ma'am, I
it.
gave this exam as well.
I didn't receive your answer sheet, Reshita.
Ma'am, I think I gave it.
It might be
I
me.
am not sure.
Avni, what did you say?
It might be me. I don't know.
Asa, anyways. So I'm saying you guys just pay attention to how it's being done, okay? And please don't make silly mistakes in your exams because it was a very pretty easy question. And the fifth one is this thing. Maybe you got scared looking at the type of question. Look, this 2 square cube root of that and then fourth root of that. So see, 2 square cube root of that, right? So cube root basically means 1/3. Square root means 1/2. Fourth root means 1/4. So that becomes in a fraction. Okay, it becomes a fraction. So this is what we have written, 2 square whole to the power 1/3 whole to the power 1/4. Now 1/3 into 1/4 is 1/12. So we are multiplying that 2 with this 1/12 and we are left with 1/6. So it is 2 to the power 1/6, not negative 1/6. Then the sixth question, sixth question you both did correct. Then the seventh question also you did correct. Okay, so this is supposed to be 40. And then, eighth question, Avni, you skipped the eighth question. Why?
Ma'am,
Why did
I
you
was
skip the eighth question?
confused.
I was?
I was confused. Like how
What
to do
were you confused about?
no, like in that day in school, ma'am taught something else, like in a different method, and here I remembered a bit different, so I got confused.
Ah, okay, you got confused. See, instead of getting confused, do one thing. There are two methods, right? So when in your class, in your school, if you study a method which is different from here, then go to your notes and see what method did we do in the coaching or in this tuitions, and which method did we do in the classroom in your school. Compare those two. Whichever you find easier, you just do that. Fine. So this one is going to be pretty simple. What you'll have to do is just make both of them the same denominator. Okay. So what we did here is we know that 9 into 7 is 63. So we tried to make both of them 63. So it became 14/63 and 27/63. So 2/9 is basically 14/63 and 3/7 is 27/63. So now you can very easily find 4 numbers between these two fractions. Yes, Avni?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that clear? Okay. Then the ninth question. For what value will x make AOB a line. So in this, basically, you just had to add them, right? Both of these angles, when you add them, it will give you 180 degrees. So from there, you can easily get the value of x. Then the 10th question, Avni, you left this question, and Abdul Jabbar, I think you did that question, but it was not shown in your answer. It was it was cut out, it was cropped. So kindly go through your notes. Asa, does anyone have any doubt in this type of questions, like, representing numbers on the number line? Do you guys have any doubts in that? Or is it clear?
No, ma'am, no doubt.
No doubt. Okay. The 11th question also you guys did really easily. The 12th one, kindly look at it, all of you. So in this figure, they are giving you that A plus B is equal to C plus D. You have to show that angle ROT is 90. So if A plus B is equal to C plus D, first of all, we can see that very clearly. A plus B plus C plus D, all of them, when you add all of them together, it's going to give you 180 because they're all on a straight line. So now C plus D is given to you as it is equal to A plus B, right? This is given. Since it is equal, you will replace it and it will become twice of A plus B. And that means you just take 2 to the other side, you get A plus B is 90. And since A plus B is 90, that means C plus D is also 90 because they are both equal. It's given in the question. So that means angle ROT, which they were talking about, is equal to 90. Any doubts in this question? Abdul Jabbar, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then the last one, it was this. We've done this kind of question in class before now. If A equals 2 plus root 3, then find the value of A minus 1 by A. So what you're going to do first is you are going to find 1 by A, and 1 by A will be 1 by 2 plus root 3, and you will just rationalize the denominator. And after a lot of calculations, you will get this 2 minus root 3. So then you will find what they are asking you to find, A minus 1 by A. So you will just